like to start with a quote: "The early bird catches the worm." My quote today is by Zero Mostel: "He who hesitates is poor." I would like to start off just saying that, you got to take initiative. You got to go out and do it. No one's going to give things to you. At work, I started out as a busser when I was 17. Then a year and a half, I worked my butt off, working like 40 hours a week, made lead busser. And then after that, I killed it. Now I'm a server there. Couldn't be happier, making great money. Life's great. I mean, that all came to me because I worked so hard. I sweated every day. I mean, same with school. I mean, you can't procrastinate and expect to get A's. You have to study hard, put the time and effort in, and then you'll get your result. I mean, that's how life is. Nothing's given to you. I mean, you got to grab life by the horns, and you got to give value to your life, and you can't settle for less. I mean, if you want to do something great, you got to be great. And that's why I think that in life that you just can't be given things. You can't settle. You can't hesitate. You got to be an attacker. I don't know. You have to go get it yourself and go get it. And thank you very much.
Well, I like the quote about the early bird getting the worm, but I think you should just say it. Don't draw attention to the fact that it's a quote, and then make the transition to your thesis and say, basically what this means is that you have to work hard and take advantage of the opportunities as they come up. And I definitely think that that's true. And then give us a structure, because what happens is you've got one good personal story to tell about your own experience working, and then after that you don't have anything. And what happens is you run through a whole series of platitudes, and it just seems like you're saying, you got to grab the bull by the horns, you got to dare to be great, don't ever settle, and it's like, well, okay, what other fortune cookies have you been reading? You got to, you've got to make a plan here as to what you're going to talk about. And the personal experience about working, that's a good one. In all your years in school, haven't you heard about somebody else who's done the same kind of thing? Isn't there somebody that you've admired that has done that sort of thing? Maybe in the future, maybe you're thinking about something that you might want to do other than the job that you currently have, where I'm going to have to put in the time to be able to do those sorts of things. And here's what it's going to involve to do that. You've got the right idea there, but you just haven't done anything with it. And I think that's, as a consequence, the speech just rushes by, because once you've told that story, then it's just boom, 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 boom through those ideas, and then you're done. And you don't linger, which is fine. I think it's a bad idea to keep struggling to try and find something to say, but I think that means that you need to plan to have something to say during the body of the speech. Everything seemed pretty solid, like I said, except that it felt a little bit rushed during the presentation. I didn't notice anything that was problematic. It's only 1 minute and 14 seconds, so it's a little bit hard to pick up on those things. When you're watching the video later on, all of you who's speaking today, I know we've had a lot of speeches that didn't even make it to a second minute, which happens sometimes, but I'm doing the best I can to give you feedback on what I can notice, and sometimes I'm not going to notice things. you should pay attention to those things. Don't be shy about pointing them out to us when you put in your comments. I mean, maybe you'll see something that I didn't notice. I might have said, well, you know, you look like your eye contact was pretty good. And then you look at it and you go, no, I didn't have very good eye contact. Richard, what the hell were you talking about? Feel free to tell me that. Okay, thank you.